So the very first thing to consider when going for your goals to burn more fat, having goals, the first thing to consider is to have a clear, specific goal. So we're going to do a little goal setting exercise right now. So if you could wave a realistic magic wand and you could have your body, your health, your energy, any kind of way you wanted it to be over the next year or so, what would that look like for you? Think about it. Get really clear and specific. One thing to consider doing is narrowing it down to a specific body weight and a specific body fat percent. That's a good way to do it. There's several different ways to think about body fat percent, but one thing, just consider going online, do a Google image search and look up men's and women's body fat percentages. And most likely you'll find images that on one hand will have uh, very lean, very fit people. And then on the other end of the scale will be the heaviest of people. And it'll break down the percentages of body fat. What you can do is you can look at the picture, kind of gauge where you're at, kind of get a ballpark by looking at yourself, looking at the image, and then look at the image where it is your goal. And then you can have a specific goal. So for example, maybe if you're a male watching this, you say, if your example, just say, I'm just randomly say you're currently 20% body fat, but you would like to be 10% body fat. That's a good way to focus on your goal, right? Now, once you have a clear body weight and body fat percent goal, let's wrap it up into what I call an affirmation / prayer. And here it goes. I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then state your goal, right? And I'll use myself as an example. I'm currently 183 pounds, 10% body fat, but my goal is to be at least 190 pounds and at or below 10% body fat. Now, how I would say my affirmation / prayer, and how I do say it every day, is I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then, okay, well, I'll do it in real time. I am happy and grateful now that I am at least 190 pounds and at or below 10% body fat. That's a very clear, very specific way to do the affirmation / prayer. Now, once you have the goal down and your affirmation, here's the 5 steps: exercise, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, mindset. Now let's break them down a little bit. Let's look at training. Now imagine for a moment that we have a twin engine airplane.